You don't know why I'm tired. I'm tired because y'all are paying. I mean, I did get me a nice little nap in, but I'm tired. I can't be tired. Now they gotta go on this sojourn, driving you home.
Well, if you had left when
I was not getting in that traffic.
we left to Dallas, he probably could have met you where we met.
Well, I mean, he didn't want to make 2 trips, which I understand. You don't understand because you don't drive here.
Well, he wasn't coming all the way in town like
That's not the point. It's traffic. Don't nobody want to do all of that. That's 2 trips. When you start driving, you're going to understand if you start driving. This traffic is a beast. I'm going to try to go to the gym. I haven't had me a nice nap. I ate my little breakfast sandwich from yesterday. I may not end up making it to the gym. I may end up just doing some push-ups.
Well, he used to live in Atlanta.
Yeah, he used to live in Atlanta, and so he's trying to move back. I got a house guest that's coming.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
So I'm trying to make sure the house is nice. So when he get there, because he gonna probably end up getting here before I get back
Turn
home.
right to I-85 North.
I see, like, this is a 50-minute drive. She ain't got nothing to drive though. I got food in my teeth. Ask you for a little cash. You say no, but turn right around and ask me for some. Oh, hold up, listen, partner, I ain't no cheap thrill. Because Miss Badu's always coming for real. You know the deal, nigga. I gotta reach down in my purse to pay your way. And sometimes Gladys way, they don't ever have to pay. Don't have no cars, hanging around in bars trying to
In
get
1,000
around with
feet,
stars.
stay to the right.
Like Badu, I'ma tell you the truth and prove.
Stay to the right to I-75 North, I-85 North, Atlanta.
Call and tell. I may go to the gym up there by your house though. We'll see. Cause see, then when I go in the house, the kids, they gonna wanna hang out and wanna play and jump and can't use a phone. They gonna wanna play and jump on me. Cause I'm the favorite uncle. I'm the favorite uncle.
You got the only uncle. Jimmy halfway in the picture.
You said I'm the only uncle.
Continue straight for 6 minutes to exit 251.
Well, Terrell is their uncle. Jimmy is their uncle.
To State Route 400, Greenville.
Well, I said you're very talented, Jimmy.
Right.
Yeah, they like Terrell.
Yeah, they like Terrell, but they don't really see Terrell because Terrell live in another state. So it's just me. But I'd be the favorite uncle anyway, even if we all live in the same state. I'm the favorite uncle. You cold?
A little bit.
Hey. I don't know the rest of this. Janet does. I know what. Oh, let me go over here in this HOV lane. you know, you and me. Let me get my water.
That's mine.
No, yours is this one. What you trying to say? You don't want to drink after me?
Oh no, that's right. Because I have to drink out of mine.
I got good lips and saliva. It'll restore you. Amen. To purify your water without all the chemicals. What's up, Kenyatta? Hey. I was just saying how I'm the favorite uncle. Kenyatta, I know you I know you're their lesbian aunt and all. I'm sorry. But I'm the favorite uncle. Sorry. Yeah, you're the lesbian aunt, but I'm the favorite uncle. Hey, it's him on. I'm trying to know about that. Sucking on a mint. Did you see that she went to the dentist today and to IHOP with me in pajamas? Those pajamas. What do? See, ain't no traffic now. But see, it's almost 8 o'clock. And I got a 50-minute drive. Buckle up. Kenyatta said hi.
Well, I can.
She said, well, hi, Ken. Aja Nichols. That's my dentist, y'all. That's the one that cleaned my mom's teeth today. She's a black-owned dentist. If you're in Atlanta or the Smyrna area, Smyrna, Georgia, it is Lifestyle Dentistry. Hey, it's Lifestyle Dentistry. Tell her that I sent you. She might give you 10% off. She gave me these little cards to give people 10% off, but I ran out because I gave those away. So she may give you 10% off. Her name is Dr. Nichols. It's Lifestyle Dentistry. She's black owned. It's my dentist. I took my mom there today. I don't get no money for this. She said right here, she will give you guys 10% off if you tell her that I sent you. Family, it's called Lifestyle Dentistry. It's in Smyrna, Georgia. That's right outside of Atlanta. She's black owned.
Please report ahead.
Support that lady. And she contributed to my GoFundMe account. See? So she's part of the reason that I bring you So Much to Say podcast. And she's on the second podcast that I ever taped. It's called Supporting Black Businesses or Not. Check her out. I'm telling you, she's dope. I was so impressed when I first met her. She's on Groupon, Lifestyle Dentistry. I was so impressed when I met her that I wrote a review. Now, you know I'm serious about customer service. She was really good. I wrote a professional review. And now we're friends. Go figure. So if you're in Atlanta or Smyrna or wherever, and you just want to switch over to a black dentist, look her up.
Watch out, vehicle stop at shoulder ahead.
Back to the show. Oh, this used to be my song. I don't own the rights. Hey. I was a Joe fan. I still am. Where you were, with your friends, late last night. Late last night. Ticking me off. I can tell you're lying, cause when you're replying, stutter, 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 I can tell you're lying.
Stay to the left to exit 251B, I-85 north, to State Road 400.
Oh, the bathhouse is full tonight. Look at the parking lot. That was shady. I've never been. Ken, you so crazy. Oh, Ken, we coming up there in October. Remember the 2 ways? I was there for you. Baby, why? I'm messing the words up. Cause you're ticking me off. I can tell you're lying, cause when you're replying, Ken, I'm on that long drive. Excuse me. To their house. You caught that bathhouse,
Stay to the left.
Levi. I've actually never been in there. I've never been to a bathhouse. I've done some things in my day, but that ain't one of my things.
For 20 minutes to exit.
Amen.
106, State Road
Amen.
16 East, Lawrenceville,
Turn
Athens.
this down if I get locked out of Facebook. Hey. You feel. I should have brought some music. Still ain't done. You see Peachtree written right there? You saw it for real. Oh, I bet you were just saying it. I used to live right here when I first moved here. Keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh. I just woke up, so I might be a little. It ain't that how people do when they can sing. Us to be found. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my nieces and nephews when we get to the house. They love me. Watch. We got a ways to go before that happens, though. We got this long drive. Long drive, so. Who played the Mega Million? Kevin Fogel. What's up, Kevin Fogel? Yeah, that's her. With her arms folded. Who played the Mega Million? If you guys win, can I get like something? Like seriously. I'm fresh. I had a nap. I didn't have a nap. I went to sleep. You know, one of them sleeps where, one of those naps where you gotta brush your teeth when you wake up. It's $53 million right now. The Powerball and the Mega Million. Oh, tonight is the Powerball. My friend Kevin said hi. Kevin Fogel. That should have been your son-in-law right there. Yeah, I said it. Kevin Fogel should have been your son-in-law. Ain't nobody say anything about that Powerball though. Can I get yeah, I went into a deep sleep. But can I get can somebody sow a seed into my dreams if you win that 53 million? That's all I want to know. I may actually have some energy to go to the gym. Kent, if you win now, I'm gonna need a little something. Okay.
Okay, clocked port.
Ooh. Oh, this Ashanti. But you know what? I really like Ashanti. I'm gonna tell you a story. I like her. I don't necessarily think she's a talented singer. But remember that show back in the day called Driven? It was on MTV. How much am I gonna need? If you win 53 million, I would come back to the Ashanti story. It's about money. If you win the $53 million, you gonna want your money all up front, or you gonna get them to pay you over 27 years? You know it's 27 years now, it's not 20 years. If you want your money all up front, they're gonna take half right there, so that's 26.5, and then they're gonna take about 40% in tax, 47. So then you down to about 15 million. So I will probably just want like 250,000, 250,000? I really want to say $500,000, but I would be okay with 250. So anyway, back to the Ashanti story. So remember that show called Driven? It was on MTV. Yeah, I don't own the rights. I give good love. You remember when I used to tell you stories? I used to do this to my mother. I would be telling her a story, then a song would come on. I'll cook your dinner too. And then I start singing. She'd be like, would you come on with the rest of the story? You remember that? I'll pay your rent, your faithful lover. Oh yes. As soon as I get home, from work. So back to Ashanti. Girl, I'll never lie. So she's from Jersey, and so she had gotten signed to a record contract to like I think she got signed to like Columbia Records or something like that. So while she was in her like last year of high school, she would drive from Jersey to New York, which is just over the bridge. But she was doing this every night of like her junior or senior year of high school, like the last year of high school, recording an album and all this other stuff. But they ended up dropping her. Brent, you said 250,000 is too much? 250,000 is too much? Well, how much you want to give me? Yes. Just tell me how much you want to give me. Listen, beggars can't be choosing or choosing, whatever they say. But anyway, so she was recording this album, and she was going back and forth, and they ended up dropping her. The label ended up dropping her. Of course, you know, it was her senior year in high school, so it had gotten out in the school that she had this recording contract, and she got signed to this deal. So everybody was like anticipating her coming out with this album. Of course, there were some haters that were like, oh, whatever, she can't even sing, she can't even really dance, I don't know what they signed her for. Well, when they dropped her, of course, everybody was like, aha, see, that's what she get, da, 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 you know, like that. So she was like, you know, all upset and like depressed and whatever. Well, she ended up leaving the whole music thing alone because, you know, she was depressed. Like, that was a really, you know, that was a major setback. And so she stopped fooling with it for a while, and she kind of said she wasn't going to be bothered with music. Well, she ended up moving to Atlanta. And those of you that know music or lived in Atlanta like in 98, 99, 2000, you remember Noontime. Noontime was a record/production company. And like Rico Wade was over there. All these people were over there. So long story short, they had signed her. In 98 is the year that I moved to Atlanta. I give good love. Oh yeah. So I remember they were calling her like the first lady of Noontime and da da da. So they went into this whole thing. So again, she was recording an album. She was getting ready to release this stuff. Like, these little postcards were all over the city. Like, Kaya was big at the time, and all these different places. So you would see these little 5x7s with her on it. It was saying she was the first lady of Noontime. But what ended up happening was Noontime ended up getting bought out by this other company, and they had a whole, because that's really common in the music industry, they'll wipe out a whole department, the whole staff will change, and she got swept away when there was a new president of the company. Everything just changed, and she was no longer a priority. And what happened was, in Atlanta, she got into a bad car accident. And when I say bad, I mean she was like hospitalized for a while. She didn't have any family here. And I think she, like, don't quote me, you might want to Google it, because I know if I say something, y'all be looking it up and trying to prove me wrong. But I think she had, like, I want to say they dropped her. Because what happened was, she was just no longer a priority. Like, they just kept pushing her to the back, and they brought in their whole own talent, right? But she got into this car accident, and I want to say she, like, broke, like, ribs, or either broke, like, her chest bone or something. It was a really serious car accident. So much so that her mom, remember, it was up in Jersey, her mom was calling down to the record label, and nobody was really returning her call. They hadn't really gone to see her in the hospital or nothing. So she laid up in the hospital, so the mom came down here. So again, she was really pushed to the side. And then next thing you know, she back in New York. She done convalesced, she done healed, and she ended up going into the studio with Irv Gotti. Somehow she met Irv Gotti. And so she was just hanging out in these studios with them. It was Irv Gotti. She was the only female. And it was her, and they be in there smoking weed, and she was in there writing hooks. And if you remember, before she had a deal, she was writing hooks. And she did What's Love? The song with her and Jaalah. It should be about trust. It should be about trust, babe. What's love? That song. She wrote that for not Jaalah. It was her and the big one. What's the big guy? He's with Remy Ma now. Fat Joe. She did the hook on that, and that song was on the soundtrack of a movie. I can't remember what movie. It became a hit. Then she did the song with Jaalah, where she was on the hook, and she had written the hook. So she was making all this money, but she was not in a record deal. She was not in a record deal, so she was making all this money. And then what happened was Irv Gotti ended up signing her as an artist after that. And then she put out that first album, and that first album sold like 10 million copies. When I tell you, yes, it was #1 for like 26 weeks. Come on, music aficionados. And so that's when her star just took off. You want to know the lesson, and you want to know why I'm telling you this? Because your boy that's telling this story has been through some things. And if you read my first book and my second book, you know that I've been set back, and God has been setting me up for the come up. Amen. I worked with Brandy. Thought my shot was gonna come through her, and she didn't. I ain't gonna tell you what happened, just read it. I thought my shot was gonna come through Tyler Perry. Didn't come through him. You gotta read it. And I've been grinding, paying for this book tour on my own, printing these books, traveling. Sometimes I was in cities with $50 to my name. Amen. And I'd get to the city and I'd sell out my books, and I'd be able to pay for everything I had to pay for. And then you know what I'm saying? So it's coming, baby. And when it comes, remember I told you on this Facebook Live, because somebody gonna be like, damn, he just came out of nowhere. Like, how he a best-selling author all of a sudden? How he got TV shows? How he got this movie? How he got this hit stage play? And I'm gonna say, remember, remember, remember. There's a story behind the story. Amen. That just blessed somebody. That just blessed somebody. I know I just blessed somebody. I just blessed you. See, you thought you were coming on here for some shenanigans, and I done planted a seed. I done gave you a jewel. Amen. So when you see me and it's popping, Brent, if you asking me that, then that means you have not read the first book. I'm gonna need you to get Words Never Spoken. See, that book, those books are not just about my gay life. It's not just about that. It's coming, baby. It's coming. And y'all can be like, oh, I remember he used to do these Facebook videos, and he used to carry on. I'ma still do them. I'ma still do them. Sydney, did I bless you, baby? Oh, Sydney, I'll tell you later. But yeah, so it's coming, because I believe that your success is on the other side of your sacrifice. So how much are you willing to sacrifice for your success? The bigger your sacrifice, the bigger the blessing. The difference between those who make it and those who never make it is who's willing to sacrifice, who's willing to plant the seeds. Because see, some plant, others enjoy the harvest. Amen. Amen. I'm here to tell you, Tito in here? What you doing with your pillow?
I'm cold.
Oh, well, I could have turned the air down. You could have just told me.
I said it about 2 or 3 times.
Well, I had to. She read. After I done gave y'all that nice little sermon. See, this is, see? All you had to do was say, well, I turned it back. I didn't know you were still cold. See what happens when you trying to. No, I would never sacrifice anybody's life. But what I mean is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to your success? What I mean by that is, oh, what's up, Tito? Tito said hi. He didn't really say it, but I was like, she said hi, Tito. But no, what I mean by that is, and I write about this in the first book. Y'all keep playing. I didn't keep turning the air on. I just kind of, a little bit. What I mean by that is, when I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay my rent, because I was taking my money to promote or produce the stage play, or I was taking my money to print greeting cards, or because Tito Will is saying hi, or because I was using my money to print, to buy books, or to buy plane tickets to go to another city to do a signing for you amazing people, or to pay for a hotel in another city because I was doing a book signing, or whatever. Those were sacrifices that I was making. But I believe those are investments in my own dream. But while I was doing all of that, I had friends that were taking amazing trips around the world, who were buying homes, who were buying new cars, and I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to enjoy those luxuries because I was planting seeds. Amen? But I write about those times in my books. Oh, and look, I'm gonna tell you something, and again, I ain't gonna give it all away. But my friend Will in here that I was just talking to, my car had been repossessed. This is before I moved to LA. This might make me a little sad. I feel my eyes watering a little bit. Before I moved to LA, this was like 2011. I had just come out of a relationship. This is in the second book. I had just come out of a relationship. My car had been repossessed. I was staying with my friend Angela. And I had to get a little job, right? I started working at this little restaurant in Atlanta. I ain't gonna tell you what restaurant it is because I'm not promoting them. Because I secretly think he a little racist. But anyway, I was the host at this little restaurant. And because I had written this stage play that had sold out in Atlanta, the gays would come into this restaurant and be like, hey, what you doing here? At first they thought I was just there for brunch because I was the host, so I was standing up at the front.
Police
like,
reported
hey,
ahead.
What's my exit? And they'd be like, what you doing here? And I'm like, oh no, I work here. But that was a humbling experience. That was a humbling experience. Hell no, I work here. I gotta check the directions. Hold on.
In 1 mile. Exit right to exit.
Y'all there? Y'all there? Y'all there? Y'all still there? So I was working at this restaurant. My car had been repossessed. I was staying with my friend Angela. She wasn't charging me any rent because see that she's a friend. She's a good friend, and she believed in what I was doing. So that's why if it happened for me tomorrow, I'd pay that woman's house off. Do you hear me? I'd pay that woman's house off. She could get anything she wanted from me. So long story short, she covered up with the pillow. The air ain't even on anymore. But I was working at this neighborhood restaurant. My friend Angela had, she would drop me off sometimes to work, but more times
exit
than
right
not,
to exit 106, State
my
Route
friend Will,
316 East,
here,
Lawrenceville,
he would
Athens.
text me in the morning and said, hey boo, you got to work today? What time you got to work? I was going to come and pick you up to take you to work. I'm telling you, I could cry right now. He said, I'm going to call you. He said, I'm going to call you in the morning. And he would come and pick me up and he would take me to work. And then when he would drop me off, he'd say, let me know what time you get off and I'll come back and pick you up.
Cedars Road, Southeast.
And this was not just a one-time thing. He would do this every single day. Do you hear what I'm telling you? God will provide for you if you just let it go. If you let it go, because I didn't know how I was going to get to work. I never had to get on public transportation. Never had to get on public transportation. Now he's a big reason why. He would come and pick me up. He would drop me back off work. That was a tough, tough time. But you have to be able to trust life. You got to trust God to take care of you. You got to trust that He'll provide everything you need. Every single, don't even worry. Don't even worry. I am hot as the dickens in this car. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And I got on the tank top. I'm about to die. Put this window down a little bit. Oh, it's hot. Yes, God. But you gotta, you know, I had lunch with a friend of mine in Baltimore, my friend Marika. You gotta have a tribe. You gotta get you a tribe. And when I say a tribe, you gotta get you some real friends, some real supporters, some real people around you that will push you, that will help you push your dream forward.
What's she saying?
I don't know what she said. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she said. Awesome. We got a whole nother 7 miles. But you got to get you a tribe. If you don't have a tribe, my circle is really tight. It's real tight.
What was she saying?
She said, get off. Did you want to drive?
No, I'm just answering what she said.
She said, get off in 7 miles. I got it. I got the exit now. How much I do. Didn't she say, what she said? What did she say? She asking about the GPS. But see, that's what happens. You know, when you're trying to bless the people and you know, God trying to move through you, they ever try to cut you off. But they try to cut you off because they don't want you to get the blessing. Amen. Cause you don't even suspect, could probably care less. See how clear it got when I drank that water? I'm about to sweat in this car. I do.
You put the hell on, I got this car.
Oh, I can turn it on now. My friend Anissa. Oh no, that's not her. I'm sorry, Anissa. I thought that was a friend, Anissa, that I went to high school with. That's not you. Sorry. When I tell you I'm my mother's child, Will, when you gonna invite me over to get in that hot tub? But you know, here's the other thing. I can't believe I just did that on here. Here's the thing. Let me tell you something about Elin Harris. Before you all knew who he was, before we all knew who he was living in Atlanta, selling books out of the trunk of his car, staying with a friend, just like me. And when I tell you, I find inspiration in that story, that's why I love to see people's stories. I love to hear people's stories because you can see a little bit of yourself in those stories. Amen? I believe that your imagination is God's proof of what's possible in your life. Wasn't that pretty good? That's in the book that I'm writing now. That's in the book that I'm writing now. Your imagination is God's proof of what's possible in your life. So if you can see it, you can have it. You got to see it though. You got to see it first. You got to see it. I'm telling you, there's jewels like this in both of the books that are out now, not just the one that I'm writing now. Y'all think I'm playing. Geraldine is really picking up what I'm putting down. I don't know if the rest of y'all picking up what I'm putting down, because the church is real quiet. But I don't need nobody to give me no amen. I don't need an amen. Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. There ain't nothing on the radio. And I do mean nothing. All right, so we're gonna turn the radio off. So what y'all have for dinner? Anybody cook? Well, let me rephrase that. Did anybody in Georgia cook that's inviting me over? Mom, what did you do while I was sleeping? Oh, you went to sleep too? Did you brush your teeth after you woke up?
No.
You didn't?
No, I did not.
So that means she might have a little yuck mouth. My name is Yuck Mouth because I don't brush. How's about a kiss? Do y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that, but when I was growing up, it was like these in-between, like, commercial break kind of things. And it was like this little cartoon. And I guess he was supposed to be like bacteria. And that used to come on to kind of encourage you to go brush your teeth. My name is Yuck Mouth because I don't brush. How's about a kiss? And then they had these little after-school specials and stuff that used to come on for latchkey kids. Mrs. Brown, something's not right. This little latchkey kid, little white girl, was going to her house and it looked like somebody had tampered with her door. And she could tell that somebody had been in her house, so she ran off the steps and went next door. And she was yelling, Mrs. Brown, something's not right. Yes, I met Elin Harris 3 times. The last time I met him was in his house in Atlanta. He was hosting a book signing for another author. It was during the time that I was doing my play. I hadn't written any books at that time. I was doing my play, and I had just left the show. And the guy who did my publicity for my play, my PR person for the show, was working with him as well. Was an event planner, and he, you know, set up this book signing, and he told me to come. And so I went. And that was it. Let me look at these directions again. We got 1 more mile. 1 more mile until we get to the exit. You see that light back there? That's the light of God. Amen? That's the light of God. Woo! I will be in Houston, Texas, the end of next month, God willing. Hopefully everything is cleared out down there. If not, I won't be going. But I have a book signing down there next month, the end of the month. The details are on my website.
In half a mile, turn left on Cedars Road Southeast.
You heard that? So I'll be going down there. Oh, look at that light. That's kind of a nice little silhouette back there, though. Am I blinding y'all? He blinding y'all?
Turn left on Cedars Road Southeast.
Cedars Road.
This is it? Oh yeah, this is my turn. Huh. All right, Gladys, you on it. What's that say? I'm so busy trying to read this. The one that taught you about how bills are passed by government, Luther sang and some of those. Oh yeah, you know Luther Vandross was something. You know Luther Vandross wrote.
In 900 feet, turn right on Hurricane Shoals Road.
Luther Vandross wrote a lot of the music to The Wiz, not The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, the black version. And he wrote.
Turn right on Hurricane Shoals Road.
And he wrote "Jump, Jump, Jump to It" for Aretha Franklin. Did you know that, man? Yeah. Luther Vandross wrote that. He used to write jingles and stuff. Did you know that Luther Vandross used to sing background for Roberta Flack? Did you know that? You knew that. He sang background for Roberta Flack. She was the one who encouraged him.
In 2.7 miles, turn left on Tequila Road.
She was the one that encouraged him, Roberta Flack, encouraged Luther to go solo in the way that he encouraged Lisa Fisher to go solo years later. And she put out, "How can I ease the pain when I know you're coming back again?" Hi, Kendall. Yup, and David Bowie. He sang background for David Bowie too. Y'all better know y'all music. Y'all, music history. That's music history. And then Luther became the founding member of the Patti LaBelle fan club. Amen. Y'all should have known he was gay then. How you doing? That was messy. The truth can't be messy though. The truth can't be messy. How long we been driving? I feel like I done drove out of town, which I did. You know that little $20 that Gladys put in the tank yesterday? It's almost gone. See how that works? But I think I'm gonna get some gas out here because it's cheaper. Cause see, we out in we behind God's back. We're out here behind God's back. We're not in town. It's dark out here. You ever see deer running out here?
Not so far, I haven't.
I wouldn't know how to get out of here if somebody paid me. I guess nobody cooked dinner because I didn't get no invites. How can I ease the pain when I know you're coming back again? That song was brilliant. It really was. How can I in my heart?
In half a mile, turn left on Tequila Road.
All right, in a half a mile, we're making a left. We're in the fair city of Tequila, Georgia. This is one of those cities where you win a lottery. This is a city that you buy a lottery ticket in.
Ain't nobody sure won it.
Well, but see, you got to keep coming back, coming back, like they say in NA. Keep coming back, keep coming back. And see, this is where you win a lottery ticket. I mean, this is where you win a jackpot. Because see, you ain't never heard nobody in Atlanta win no Powerball or Mega Million that I know of. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You ain't never heard nobody in a metropolitan really win. Like, they're usually on the outskirts or some little small town. This my turn.
Yeah.
You know where you are now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I can turn the GPS off?
Turn left on Tequila Road.
I can turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn it off. We're almost at the house.
I'm going to keep it on. Just in case. So what I do when I turn here?
Just go straight until you get to the Oaks and make a right.
Let me see. You ain't going to hear nobody winning no Decatur. Here, I'm here to tell you. It's starting to rain again.
In 1.2 miles, turn right on Masters Club Circle.
She said turn right. She did win a Grammy. We're talking about Lisa Fisher. She won a Grammy. Remember, I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm about to take y'all back. I'm gonna ask this question and I'm gonna see who knows the answer, right? Whoever gets the answer, I'm gonna send you a copy of one of the books for free, okay? It can't be somebody that already won a book already. Who did Lisa Fisher win the Grammy with? She was tied with this other person. But while you guys are looking for that answer, because I know some of y'all chumps gonna Google it, she never wanted to be famous. Like, she never wanted to be out in front of everybody like that. And there's an amazing documentary. Did I say documentary? Documentary called 50 Feet from Stardom. Some of you, I know you've seen it. It's brilliant. It's called 50 Feet from Stardom. And it stars Lisa Fisher.
In 1,000 feet, turn right, then turn right.
It stars Lisa Fisher. It stars the lady from The Color Purple who sang God Is Trying to Tell Me Something. Brent,
turn right on
won.
Masters Club Circle.
Brent, you won.
Then turn right on Pathview Drive.
Lisa Fisher won with Patti LaBelle. And she tied it with Patti LaBelle, and they shared the Grammy.
Turn right on Pathview Drive. Then turn right on Gulfview Court.
Brent, you don't have either of the books already? So anyway, there's this documentary called 50 Feet from Stardom. And it's a documentary about these famous background singers that were like famous within the industry, that were at the top of their game, but they were 50 feet from stardom, meaning either they were close to the famous artist, or either they were this close to becoming famous on their own. And something
turn right
happened.
on Gulfview Court. Then turn right.
Is this my turn?
Mm-hmm.
And
then turn as soon as you pass that fire hydrant, make a right.
And her name, the woman from Color Purple who really sang God Is Trying to Tell Me Something, her name is something Vega. But anyway, she was in the documentary. It was all
turn right
in the documentary. There were all of these women who were 50 feet from fame. And they just talked about their careers. Like the women who did the background.
Straight.
The women who did the background singing for like all of the 80s TV shows were on here. And
it's Jaalah and Journey.
Where?
I just saw them come through the living room.
Oh. But yeah, so look at that documentary. It's called 50 Feet from Stardom. It's really good. Oh, they just pulled up. Okay, so here my niece. Tata Vega. Yes,
Tell him to open that,
yes, Alicia.
Who done broke your car up?
I seen y'all call Chronicles. Hey, Grand.
Where you coming from? You want to go to the gym? Who?
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, when you go to LA Fitness?
Yeah. I ain't
You
even got out
going
the car
around
good and it's giving, hey, what you need?
I got a free pass.
I was thinking about going to the gym. That's why I got on my clothes.
Yeah, I got a free pass. That's where me and Kel about to go.
Open that first gate, please.
It's Nanny's cars right there.
Why
Nanny.
you gotta pull into the driveway?
No, that means right here.
I ain't pulling in there.
Craig said he not pulling in there.
Hey.
I got my stuff here and it's raining.
All right, well, here, get the stuff. Let them get it.
Oh, okay.
Make use of yourselves, children. Hey.
I got me and Caleb can get in for free.
Y'all better, because I ain't paying for y'all to get in. Oh, she said get her shoes out the trunk one more time.
I think she been on your nerves
All day.
Can you close that?
Sure, I can close it for you. You not going to give your favorite uncle a hug?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not your favorite uncle?
I'm not
your favorite uncle?
Craig, I didn't say that you wasn't.
That you weren't.
Will you always talk like this?
Of course I'm going to correct you. See, look at that. Look at that. See, you can do that. Is somebody in the car? Why are those reverse lights on? Oh, Caleb in the car. You know how it is when you first, you know when you first learn to drive and you 16.
Who's 16?
That's him. What, how old are you, 17?
Just a little. Can you just get out of the way?
Caleb, we going to LA Fitness.
Oh, you went to the gym?
Yeah, we going with Craig.
Oh.
Well, I want to go.
You not? Oh, no. Let me go
Yes.
get my
Daddy said you have to be 8 and up.
You have to be 14 and up.
And the kids part is closed.
Yeah.
Freaking sucks.
Hey, Jaalah. Here, take this, Caleb.
Yo, you staying the night?
Am I staying tonight?
Please, can you? Please.
I started to bring a bag because I knew you were going to ask that.
Please.
I didn't bring a bag.
Craig.
Because I have a life. I got things to do tomorrow.
Still, stay. You can leave early in the morning.
Do you understand how the traffic is here?
Craig. Craig.
You trying to gather me? You trying to gather me?
Craig.
You trying to
Nobody
gather me?
is going to be up. And plus, you can leave at 7 so I can at least see you because that's the time I go to school and wake up.
So you go to school and you wake up at 7? How you do both at 7? What time you wake up?
7.
And what time you gotta be to school?
Craig.
Hey, Jaalah.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Are you live?
What y'all know about that? Y'all don't even have Facebook.
Is that Facebook live?
Oh,
Y'all don't even have Facebook.
Daddy, that's for old people. Daddy have that.
What's for old people?
Nothing.
Facebook.
What's for old people?
Facebook.
Yes. No, that's for young people. That's what young people say who can't get on.
Facebook is for old people.
Yeah, okay. Well, in a couple of years, y'all gonna be wanting to get on it.
Facebook is gonna be dead in a couple of years.
I did know that Whitney Houston sang background for Shaka Khan. If y'all haven't seen that Whitney Houston documentary, Can I Be Me? You need to go see that. Now that was good too. Did y'all know that? Hey, did y'all know that Whitney OD'd when she was taping Bodyguard? I mean, not Bodyguard. Wait Until Exhale. She OD'd. Huh?
Say yes if you want Craig to stay tonight. I wonder somebody gonna say something. Ouch, Craig, you pinned to me.
Where's Journey?
She just went to sleep.
Oh, she asleep?
No, she not. She going to sleep. Somebody say yes.
Nobody said yes.
Dang it.
Nobody said.
Somebody said yes.
They were no. They were answering my question about the Bodyguard. I mean, about the ODing while she was filming.
Yes and 2 yeses. That's one of the yeses for you.
You guys are saying yes about the.
What's for your young people? Yes.
He was saying that Facebook is for old people. That's just something that young people say because they can't get on.
I can get onto Facebook.
How you gonna get on Facebook?
I got a phone. Well,
Where your phone?
Jaalah, I'm almost getting a phone.
You see how he love all on me? See how he love all on his favorite uncle? You see how he love on his favorite uncle?
I better not what?
When you get older, you better still love on me like this. You can't be leaving me home by myself.
Craig, how old are you gonna be when I'm 17?
When you're 17? Mm-hmm. How old are you now?
8. How old are you now?
When you're
40?
17, that'll be 9. I'll be 50.
You're 40?
I'm 41. Oh. So in 9 years, I'll be 50.
Craig,
wait, say what?
Craig, how are you so young and you have gray hair?
That's sexy. The people like the gray hair.
Ew.
I'm about to go.
Really? Which one?
How am I so young but I got gray hair?
Craig, can you not go to LA? I really want to go to the gym and work out.
14, I just read the comment.
What about Gold's Gym?
You gotta be the same age to get in all of them.
Well, that's dumb. What if you 4 and want to go work out?
No,
If you 4?
Yes.
What 4-year-old wants to work out?
You have to be 8, but the children are.
Oh, so what you want to get in my car and burn my gas?
We only going to 15 minutes to work. We ain't seen you.
Don't you work?
We ain't seen
Craig,
you.
don't
since 2
leave.
years,
I'm a
Craig.
cheerleader, so I need the
tomorrow.
muscles, you know?
You what?
Just stay till we get home.
100-pound girl.
Let me see a cheer.
Craig.
No, Craig.
Let me see a cheer. Come on. You said you want to be a star.
Craig, guess what? Craig, guess
Yes.
what? We 2-0.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Little football star. So when you rich and famous, you going to take care of your uncle? Because I don't want to live in no old folks' home.
Craig, by the time I'm like
What?
20 or 30, you're going to be like 90 something.
And I'm still going to be alive.
Still.
No.
Craig.
When you 20,
Craig, take
how old are you
us.
now? You're 8?
Mm-hmm.
So that means I'm 33 years older than you. So when you're 20, I'm going to be 53. Oh, I'm going to be just getting it in.
Craig, you don't be nobody's 53. You like 40.
She's 41.
I'm 41.
Okay, when he's in 20 years.
20, Craig? 20
No.
years? 20 years?
I said when he's 20, which is in 12 years. You got to teach the children how to count. When he's 20, that'll be 14 years that's 12 years from now. 12 plus my age, which is 41, is 53. So I'll be young and I'll be dipping it and doing it.
You'll be younger than Natty.
See?
Natty still got it going.
Right.
Because that's nanny.
I got a lot of stickers.
Okay, we wasting
Okay, nobody
time right
cares.
now.
Craig, are you going to the gym?
Mm-hmm.
The stickers
What
are
time?
I'm about to go now.
Am I able to get in if I say like, oh, I'm 14?
You have to prove it. Like
What? Show my birth certificate?
You have to have an ID.
This is all day
How am
long.
I gonna be? How I have
Tyriq,
ID?
you don't got an ID.
Yes,
Tyriq, you don't gotta. Tyriq, you
I
don't
do
have.
Oh my gosh, Craig! You coming here to spend the night or come here to be all in?
Oh, I'm always gonna make you great. I'm always gonna teach you how to speak. Amen.
And then this says right here.
We can't have you walking around talking like slaves in 2017.
Guests must prove that they are at least 18 years of age or older, or at least 14 years of age and accompanied by a parent or legal guardian.
Okay, whatever. That's a list.
Oh wait, guests must prove that they are at
least 11, not 14.
Boy,
What? Your dreams.
Boy, that is 3 years ago.
If I was 11, you wouldn't even be born.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better.
Are you 13?
If you were 11, you
One year later.
But they want me to spend the night.
Quick, spend the night. Quick, tomorrow's curriculum night.
It's what?
Curriculum.
It's what?
Curriculum night.
What's curriculum night? What does that mean? Uh-oh. What is curriculum night? What's curriculum night?
Can you stay? Can put it on me. Put it on me. Put it on me. Face it me. Face it on me. Can you come to curriculum?
Did you see her trying to get out the car?
Can you go in?
Can I what?
Quick. Can you stay the night?
They are precious.
And can you come to curriculum night?
I have to be someplace early in the morning.
Okay, then leave early in the morning.
But I didn't bring a change of clothes. All I have is this gym clothes that I have.
Well, then what
What?
it
I
is?
smell amazing.
You smell good, but you kind of smell like somebody's grandfather.
Don't even try it.
You do.
I was at the dentist earlier, and the woman was like, "Oh my God, Craig, what is that you have on? You smell amazing." I said, "Girl, I do smell amazing, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is."
What is it?
It's my natural essence.
Yeah,
What
right.
is?
That shea butter.
I do not wear shea butter in the
Yes,
winter.
you do.
it's too hot.
It ain't even the winter.
I wear it in the. I mean, I don't wear shea butter in the summer.
Look at her. Recognize, don't even know what
You
season
wear that shea butter. You wear it.
When I wear that shea butter, I wear it.
You know you wear it in the shape. I mean, in the
Sun will be slippery and
I'm trying to do
Look at him hanging on me.
sun will be shining.
The summer, I do not wear shea butter in the summer.
Okay, I'm talking about when you do wear it, that sun will be shining.
I use a very nice
Craig.
sesame seed oil in the summer.
Quick.
That's why the skin is so soft.
Quick.
That's why y'all think I'm younger than I am.
Shoeless.
Turn my vehicle off, please.
vehicle.
That little Hyundai.
That is not no Honda. You so silly.
Look at his little.
He going to. What y'all be doing at the gym anyway?
Oh, I did 1.45 miles yesterday.
I
And
will work
I was doing 50 pounds and 80 pounds. on
I'm
the weight.
surprised.
All
Big
right.
old you are.
Don't get
Shut up.
splashed again.
Shut, do
please.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it.
Stop.
Do it again. Right here.
You
Look.
need a bath anyway.
What time does the gym close? 11.
11. So we need to get on.
I ain't trying to be in here long. Why are you driving? I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna ride in the back with you.
We normally only be there for about an hour.
Y'all got school tomorrow. Like, why y'all up so late anyway?
Craig, we get up by ourselves and we're in high school. They the ones who have a bedtime.
I can sleep at 12 and still wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
How y'all doing in school? How y'all doing in school?
I got E in
I don't
conduct.
have to get on the.
How y'all the E in conduct? But what that math and science looking like?
I got a 90 in math.
And what about science?
I got an 80.
No, but switch.
Okay. All right. So wait a minute. Let me.
Front or the back? You want to turn that vehicle off or
Yeah, I'm gonna.
thing so we can.
Let me get my water and stuff. They will worry the hell out of me. Can't even think straight. Get my earphones. See what I go through? See what I go through? I started to bring an overnight bag, but I got shit to do tomorrow. I can't be spending the night. Now don't you hit my car now.
Sorry, it's a little bit in here.
It's a little ratchet in here. Oh wait, I didn't turn the headlights off. And I've been driving how many years?
LA Fitness.
You don't know where the LA Fitness is?
No.
Did I teach you how to drive?
No.
Bye, Chase. Oh, I just let you drive.
I did, yeah.
Are your lights on?
That's the inside. Oh, the key's still in the car. Sorry. Oh, shit. This don't close? Y'all gonna worry me to death. Oh, no, it went out. Who got my car key? Oh, it's in the car. Thanks.
Greg, are you coming back?
Yes, I'm coming back. All right, you gonna take this shower and stuff? All right.
Don't be coming back too late.
What? Don't shut your
Don't what? Don't what?
Don't be coming back too late.
Close my door.
All right, bye.
Close the garage.
In the morning.
I don't want to.
Can we turn this down? I can't think.
So don't get comfortable. Look.
And wait, you got your seatbelt on? How you turn the light on? I don't own the rights to this song. Y'all can get me locked up in Facebook. How you turn the light on?
Caleb just, it's right there, Greg.
Oh.
Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block.
You got one?
I do.
Let me hold it.
I don't have it with me. Oh, is that Genoa?
Well, then you don't really have it.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
we going to the
boo, what's
gym.
up?
To the
What?
gym. Craig is with us.
Hi.
Hey, we going to LA Fitness.
Yeah. You know I didn't want to drive her way out here. All right. I'm gonna need you to clean this car out though, for real.
I need to go get a wash.
Journey shoes is in
Whose
here.
cup? Who's
Tyron's, because
this? All in here? Does this close?
No.
Oh
You gotta pull
goodness!
it out.
I done hurt my knee
Pull it
getting
all
in
the way
here.
out.
What kind of car insurance you
Pull it
got?
out, Craig, and just set it on the side.
What kind of car insurance you got?
Just a little.
I think I hit my knee.
Oh,
I hurt my knee.
no problem to me.
Craig, I told you to bring your mount. Why didn't you bring your mount?
Oh, I didn't hear you. You know, y'all be worrying
So
me so
what is this?
badly. I can't.
So how?
I can't even think.
I seen Grand braid you all day. Left her plate on the table and everything.
That was last night when I cooked. Just
So
left
what is
it.
this?
I see
Facebook
that trying to
reality
get out the
shower or
car.
something? Yes.
No, I'm just dropping jewels whenever I can
Oh.
for the people.
So where is LA Fitness?
How you don't know where the gym is?
Because I don't go to this gym.
So which one you usually
I
go
go
to?
to the one that's in our community.
What? Where were you going before I got here?
To the
So
one in
what?
the
But they
community.
only got like 4 equipment.
So how you know y'all gonna be able to get in the gym?
Cause I got a free pass.
Well, how he gonna get in the gym?
It's for 2 people. You want to read it here?
Oh God, I do not have time for this.
Well, you got
Can you
time-
look up where the LA Fitness
you
is?
got time to
Oh
read here.
my God!
I'll
So
look it
nobody
up.
knows.
I'll look it up.
Nobody knows what the LA Fitness is.
Is this expired?
No, it doesn't expire. I already read through it.
Oh my goodness, here.
Oh your goodness, huh?
Put on some songs so I can sing.
That's not probably a good idea. Where's
Oh, I can't believe y'all don't know where the gym is.
Up to 2 people per pass. Valid for
Tyriq?
you.
The gym. Where is it? We're kind of sitting at a
Is there somebody
intersection
behind
right
us?
now. No. Thank
Okay, so
Jesus
the
Christ.
gym.
You still don't know what the gym is.
I'm trying to put it in my mind.
What is this, the radio?
5, 6, 7.
What's this, a CD?
In my bank account.
What's the radio?
Can I type it in? Is that okay?
I mean, I'm sitting in this hot car.
Well, nowhere. Okay.
We sitting here at the light. At
It's
the
not
stop.
even a light.
At the stop sign.
Make a right. Here.
How long it say?
12 minutes.
12 minutes?
Oh my God! Like where's the skirt?
That ain't even Waze. What?
It's maps. I don't have Waze,
you
Mr.
get Waze?
Professional.
Why you ain't download
I
Waze?
want Waze.
Cause I had it, but then this dumb phone, I don't have a 7 like y'all with 132 gigabytes.
God.
I only have 16, so I I need my little bit of
Well, let me tell you something. Be grateful that you got a cell phone, because there's a lot of kids that ain't got no cell phone. Amen?
Amen.
I can't understand what that
We gonna make a left on Auburn.
I got stuff to do. I ain't got time to be out here playing with y'all in the middle of the
Fred,
night.
you don't have
you
nothing
wanna
to
go back?
do.
You want me to turn around?
You act like you busy.
I'm very busy.
Yeah, right.
I said it's not no.
Left.
It's no.
How you driving don't know your left and right?
What are you talking about?
You were just kind of in the center of the road.
That's not what I was doing, Craig.
I mean, I didn't know what you were doing. All I know is Black Lives Matter, and y'all live out here in this hick town. I don't need to be getting pulled over with this wife beater on.
This is not.
And I don't need no cop pulling out no batons
African American
hitting on me.
Oh, it's very African American. You don't see this in my school.
It's very African American out here.
Ghetto African American at that.
No, I had me a nice little nap. I didn't have a nap. I went to sleep.
You was eating at 12 o'clock in the morning.
A vegan sandwich. What vegan sandwich?
It was like made of. It was like the bread was lettuce, and it was 12 o'clock in the morning.
When was this?
It was on your Snapchat. I don't know, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
You asking me about something that happened a couple weeks ago?
You want to talk about police pulling us over, and you got.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need you to watch your speed, because this is precious cargo in here. He on 60, the ground wet.
I'm not even.
How these brakes work? Because this little cup holder sticking out. I need to make sure them brakes work. Because I ain't going to nobody's hospital tonight.
You just been live all day.
So what you saying? I should get
Since
on?
when did Grand not eat Waffle House?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. She was acting real new today
I don't know.
in the car.
She said she don't eat Waffle House.
Yeah. And that girl, y'all waited at IHOP. She didn't even know what she was doing. She was new.
Now, how were you watching that and you were at school?
I watched it after. I just watched it like a.
Try to catch him in a lie, because see, we were at the Waffle House, the IHOP at 1 o'clock. If you at school, how you watching that?
First of all, my lunch is at 1 o'clock. So if I did watch it at school, I was at lunch.
Is that a little back talk on your top lip? Is that a little back talk? You gotta get them together.
You know, Greg.
You gotta get them together. You gotta gather them. You gotta gather them.
Greg
Did you see when that white man tried me the other day?
Nowhere.
I mean, was that the other day? When was that? That was yesterday.
What happened?
I was at this breakfast place, and they had forgot to put the turkey sausage on my
Your croissants.
on my cinnamon raisin bagel with my egg whites and spinach.
You had to say it all.
So I went back, and so the girl, there was 2 black girls. They were very nice, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, that's fine. We'll take care of it." And the one girl was like, "Yeah, you know, I thought that the sandwich was kind of light. It felt kind of light. I didn't think the meat was on it." She said, "But I didn't take a look at it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and make it again." So I was just joking, and I said, "Well, what am I gonna get for free for having to come back here for my troubles?" I said, "Can I get one of these drinks?" And so I just started laughing, right? And so she's like, "No, for real, you can really go ahead." There's Ken.
Hey, Auntie Ken.
So she's like, "Yeah, go ahead and get you a drink." So this white guy in the restaurant paying attention to all of my business, gonna say, he gonna say to the other black girl, thinking I didn't hear it, but you know I got bionic hearing. He gonna say, well, maybe bionic. So he gonna say, well, maybe the next time y'all should forget the meat on my sandwich, and then I can come back in and get something for free. You know, I turned around and lit him up.
What did you say, Craig?
I said, "You in my business?" I said, "You speaking on my situation?" I said, "Yeah, I heard you." I said, "They ain't got nothing to do with you."
What did he say?
What? That's what? You heard what I said.
Did you get it on live?
Didn't I?
Oh, I gotta go watch that.
Oh, I got it right on live.
Oh.
They were commenting all down in here. Got him right together. Gathered him.
Grand was gathering you earlier.
Where's the?
Grand was gathering me about what?
I don't know. I just seen it in the comments.
Wait a minute. Where are we going next?
We going to LA Fitness.
I know, but where are we supposed to be turning?
It's saying to keep straight. You know, everything down here is a straight road.
Everything is so far out here. That's why I don't come out here.
Look at all them handprints on the window.
Right, like, oh my gosh, who the freak was touching my freaking windshield?
Well, I mean, you might want to take this car and get it washed.
I'm about to get it washed tomorrow.
Well, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
It's supposed to rain all the way till
It's supposed to rain all week.
Okay, well, I'm just not going to get it washed.
Anyway, let me stop wasting y'all time. Let me get off of here. I'll see y'all later.